So this video is going to be a little bit different than the videos that I've made in the past. That meaning that I'm going to try my hand in a story time-esque video. Now I've done these types of videos before, but mostly I put like gameplay over top of it. So they were a little bit different. This time I'm actually going to physically talk to the camera. I feel like my content over the next couple months is going to change. I'm not sure how yet, but I know when summer hits it's probably going to change entirely. This video is clearly different from the ones that you're used to seeing. So this backdrop here, I feel like is for my main source of videos, is more reaction-esque videos, you know? If you want to see a different type of location for these storytime videos, let me know in the comments below. Leave a like on the video. Leave a like if you enjoy this type of stuff. So, as many of you know, I am kind of older than most of my audiences, and I live in the United States. In the United States, we go through, you graduate, like, you know, you have your elementary school and your middle school and your high school. So in other countries, it's like primary school, secondary school, I think are the two. I'm pretty sure that's how that works. If I'm wrong, let me know in the comments. Well, I know it's different everywhere, but still, so in America, we go through our elementary school, our middle school, and our high school. When you're about 18 years old is when you graduate from high school, which is the highest one. I graduated when I was 18 from high school. This was 2017. This was May of 2017. I graduated from high school. Here's the thing. They make this big deal out of it. To be able to leave the school when you're all done, they gave us this sheet, and you had to get every teacher that you had to sign it to make sure that, you know, you passed the class, you're good. And they'd sign it, and they called it checking out. 2 days before this, so Monday, we checked out on a Wednesday. So 2 days before this, we get an email saying that they need an essay explaining what you learned at this high school. In my head, I'm like, we check out on Wednesday. They need these in by Wednesday. I know if I turn it in on Monday, they're not going to read it by Wednesday. And I know for sure that graduation, which is on the following Sunday, so 6 days after they assign this, I know for sure that they are not going to read it by then. Just to get it out of the way, it needed to be like a page, maybe a page and a half essay. And it was like, this is so stupid. So what I did, and got away with, I wrote what I learned at the high school I went to. What I learned at blank high school was the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. The mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. The mitochondria, and I repeated that for 6 pages and then submitted it. When we checked out, we had to go through the guidance counselor. She was the last person we had to go through. We're checking out. We go to the office to finally finish high school, be done with it all. C'est la vie. So we go. I hand my slip to the guidance counselor. Now at that point, she had her computer pulled up in front of her, and obviously there's kids in this class who definitely forgot to do this essay. And so she's sending them back to make sure that they do it. But what she's doing to do it is checking for completion. Now I turned this in 2 days prior on that Monday that they assigned it. So I hand her my sheet. She goes through it. She looks at the computer and signs my sheet. She checks me out because I completed it. Moral of the story of this very short story is that, first of all, anything worth doing is worth doing right. All right? But getting something done is better than not doing anything at all. That was very philosophical. I like myself. This is very fun. So that's kind of a cool little story on from my senior year in high school, that's one of the stories that came out. I was a senior. I was like, this is useless anyway. If they send me back to do it, I'll write a real one, but it's like, I'm not going to waste my time, and clearly it was paid off in the end because I didn't waste my time doing something that was completely useless, and I graduated high school, which is neat. So that's about the end of this story, which is a pretty short story. If you did enjoy these types of stories, be sure to smash that like button. But I do want to talk about a few things here. If you know, like, I sometimes have an accent in my videos, just know that that's not how I sound in real life. I'm trying to not do it right now. I'm trying to get better at this accent, right? Trying to get back into my natural habitat of a Midwestern voice. Secondly, I did not answer the question that my Q&A was titled, which is, am I engaged? Which I didn't realize until after I titled it and uploaded it. But the thing with YouTube is if you change the metadata, it changes the entirety of the video. So I didn't want to risk that, so I did change the title to something that actually wasn't clickbait, I guess, if you want to call it that. It worked out in the end. But just so you know, I'm not engaged. I answered that in the description of that video. But at the time, I also was single. But now I have a girlfriend, so life changes on a dime. Anyway, that's about where I'm going to end this video. If you did enjoy, be sure to smash that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. My name's Graph. It's been real. Peace.